making sure shelves are stocked.
Those rules don't apply for distilleries, at least until now.
And they're counting on your takeout and delivery orders to help them through.
Back here on the West Coast, crowds of people flocked to beaches in San Francisco.
Okay, welcome to day 41. Tomorrow's day 42, and for today's vlog, we will have same as usual. But to begin, so I passed my target yesterday, but I took a picture and snapped it on the first day of when I started recording. I usually put the videos on Reddit so I can make the thumbnails. It's the summary. But in the meantime, we will have some daily updates still. But on some days, we will combine it. We will combine to 2 or 3 days. But combine them for like the one on Easter. I didn't record, but I did screen record the clips for the Easter weekend and the Monday, of course. But people call Easter Monday. But for the news, for now, let's start with the news. So tomorrow at midnight central, people in Harris County need to wear the mask on wherever they go in public. This could include public spaces, shopping centers, restaurants if you want to take out, essential buildings, etc. But it won't include private access areas because of the gates they made. It is considered private streets. So, and this won't also include doing the exercise like running, for example, as long as you're doing social distancing, and of course, eating by yourself on an empty area. Already walk in the overnight hours when there's not so much traffic. There's usually traffic, but it isn't very much. And of course, I will have some next news to tell. Because the coronavirus in Japan, in Tokyo, they have a stay-at-home order week. It is an alternative to a golden week this year that's occurred in Japan. Other than rescheduling the 2020 Olympics, 6 months after the Summer Olympic ends, in 2021 next year, we will have the Winter Olympics 6 months after the Summer Olympics and Paralympics respective. And in Travis County in Texas, 2 parks had to be closed because of overcrowding. And in San Francisco, there are so many people that gone to the beach, they have to close. Every time when they go it was overcrowded, I didn't go for the weekend because of the humid heat. But it's not, but I don't know about the weather yet. It might not rain for a while here. So, yep. Let's see what the next news is. And rest of it, for the news today, Texas is going to reopen in 3 stages. But it could be a 6-week process. 6 weeks. That means no new cases found in 2 weeks. For phase 1, it will go on to second phase. No new cases for 2 weeks. It goes to third phase. And after the third phase, no new cases for 2 weeks, it will be back to normal. That means it's going to be a 6-week process for that state anyways. But but every state could be different. That's it for news now, and we have some clips to show. So on the first clip we show, since it is muted, I will do a voiceover for the first one. Now the delivery driver brought the Nissan, touching stuff on the forebeat and checking it first before it can go to the owner. So that motorcycle stopped to deliver, and you can see he's picking up stuff because it might drop something, and he's blocking the Nissan and Nissan Patrol. So he begins to walk and checking onto the motorcycle after picking up a few things. So you can see he's opening the trunk of a motorcycle. I think it might be a meat. So he's checking it. Double check to see it's good. I don't know what happened to this. But for some reason I couldn't see it because he's on the back. And he's giving it to someone anyways, after touching the Prado. So on the second one, you can see people are waiting. It's usually the same thing except on a different spot. So we have that for you.
حركة استقبال اليوم الأول لجميع الجاليات المخالفة لقانون الإقامة في منطقة الفرعونية، والتي تستمر في استقبال المخالفين لمدة 4 أيام ابتداء من تاريخ 26 للاستفادة من مغادرة البلاد دون دفع غرامات.
And for the fun one, since the driver is filming, you can see a portions of it. You can see a part, but he knows he's putting some stuff into the Corolla and then the motorcycle and then drive. And then it drove already. So it drove as usual and following it.
السلام عليكم. الحجر قاعدين
And on the last clip, you will see a someone's delivering, but it's a different one, and anyhow, so we still showed the clip for you.
دليت عليهم، دليت الفريق كله، فريق الابطال هذا هو فريق متطوع من اجل الكويت. عندنا كم 11 ماكينه دعم ذاتي. قلت له انت ماكينتين وذي الماكينتين واقع البيت يا صلاح توصيل ومكاين وصلت لك ولا تجيب طارينا يا صلاح.
And now we will show some photos since we're done with the clips. In China, you can see the woman taking temperature for the passenger while on the way to Beijing. And it's the science about the coronavirus, but it's in Chinese. But still remind us about the info for the virus anyways. So that should be it. Well, that's it for today, and see you guys tomorrow.